everything ever. This is a party-style game where it says you've been preparing for your whole life. I don't think that's true. But this is the kind of game where you're going to try to tell every breakfast cereal that you can think of, or every fruit. Let me show you. There's a huge deck of cards included with the game, but you're only going to use a small deck depending on the number of players. Each player will have 3 cards in their hand. You'll turn over the top 2 cards of the deck. Then you need to say something that matches both of these. Like, for example, every kind of hat, a fedora, and every famous boat or ship, Titanic. Then it goes to the next person who has to do the same thing. You have about 10 seconds to do this. Players can count you down. So maybe the next person says cowboy hat, and then the Lusitania. And you keep going. If you can't think of one of these, you're going to have to take the card. Or you can replace it with one of the cards from your hand. You only have so many cards in your hand, so this can only be done so many times. And if you're forced to take one because you can't think of it, so if we run out, I can't do ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, and hot sauce, and whatever, then you'll have to take all the cards of there as penalty cards. You don't want penalty cards. Now, sometimes people can get very pedantic. For example, every sauce or condiment here, I could go and say, well, I start naming all the hot sauces I know. Scorned Woman, The Bomb. And after a while, people might say, hey, I'll allow it. Everyone has a card like this, but watch yourself, counselor. Because, you know, again, it's technically correct, but that's not the spirit. And if you do it again, you flip it over, you're out of order, and you'll be forced to take the cards. Also, if you have something that meets 2 categories, everything that's orange and every fictional cat, perhaps I'll say Heathcliff here, or Garfield, like they both work. And if you do that, you can get rid of one of your penalty cards. You'll draw another card from the main deck, and now there's 3 cards on the table. Until someone messes up, then it will go back down to 2. And that's the game. You're just going to keep going on until all the cards are gone from this pile, and whoever has the fewest cards wins. There are a few problems with everything ever. I really like the concept of this game. It is a lot of fun to play. But the 10-second time limit and the rule book's kind of like, you should probably enforce this if you want or whatever. No, because if you don't enforce it, this game can go on for a really long time. It's honestly too long, and it's also not really a game. Yes, the game is don't take a card, but if people play the cards and they're like, be careful playing those cards, yeah, play the cards, right? You're going to play the cards, and eventually the stack is big, and whoever takes that stack, they don't have a chance to come back, really. There are some neat things about naming something that meets both cards. I thought that was pretty clever. But I do like the categories. I think the categories are great. I think it's a fun experience. It's also like good for a car ride. You sit in the car, you pull these out, and you just go around the car naming it until someone can't name one. That sort of thing is fun, and they did a great selection on the categories here. It's always a big thing of a party game. What did you pick for the categories? I think the art is really nice. And so this one is close for me. It's a 6.5. I can't really recommend it because I don't think the game itself is amazing or fantastic, but I can see people just pulling out, sit around and just guess these categories. Also, that card, I'll allow it, but watch yourself. We want to use that in other games. But anyway, that's everything ever.